spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Hilton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the football first. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So Minnesota's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. 3-and-out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Secures it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. Running through contact. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He got a step and just dusted the field. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
And he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Dropping back, it's Wolf. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Pressure coming. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. All kinds finds a room to throw that one in there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They want to throw it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. They've got him penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 3rd and long, and this crowd trying to help the defense get off the field. Grab behind the line. It's Schwartz. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Here comes the heat. He's got the back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Running back searching for a hole. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you want to run the football, and that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking for a man, it's Wolf. They've got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quick release by the QB. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. On a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything, there is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Wolf. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man, it's Stevens. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB. Listen, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rush is on him. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And this is going to be incomplete on third. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. You'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Wide open, it's a foot race. They won't get him, it's a touchdown. A huge play is coming back because of the penalty. Of course, the defense says you wouldn't have got the huge play without committing the penalty. Offense working from the pistol. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got some room, it was over.
This quarterback is so good at creating. When plays break down, when things aren't perfect, he has the ability to buy time, use his athleticism, and torch a defense, and he did it right there with his legs.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your...
Nothing but green grass down the middle. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Number 5.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff to the single back. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little...
He'll off one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He's going for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Schwartz. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Wolf. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Stevens. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Got a wide open receiver. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Etheridge. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Bringing the heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Wolf. Gonna take a shot. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense called 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
He'll bring it out. Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field it close to the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the ground with the back. There he goes. Touchdown Buckeyes. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The give on the option. Spins away from the defense. Still on his feet at the 45. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
Here we go, here we go.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ready to fire from the pistol. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive hit.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back back-to-back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but
he's going to throw deep right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Running the option. It's Pineda. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
the defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw. It's Wolf. Pocket breaking down. Dances away to buy time. Another incompletion on third down. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Use the play fake, now to throw. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Line getting set on second down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Looking to throw, it's Wolf. Throws to the wideout. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They boot it away. Here's a return from midfield. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score a TD.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the right. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need to...
Turning it on! Past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the returner will be dragged down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To the air, it's Pineda. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets the first himself. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Barber. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line, a red zone chance. The Buckeyes snap it on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Now on 2nd down. The give and tick, 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 tick. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Turns it loose. He's got it along the sideline. It's a seam wide open. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, the next time you take the field, which guys you can...
Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one... Oh, he's got some space. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Golden Gophers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense aid got him at the 27. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound. Right down the gut of the field.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.